I'm gonna go this way.
Enunciation
This
alert.
rejection alert.
Rejection alert. I need 2 of them bags. 2 of them bags and the plate.
That's too many. Yeah, you know what? Here. Okay. Here, grab it here. No, you grab it here.
There you go.
There you go. It's just because of how the setup.
You know what I mean?
We talking. We ain't even say nothing. We didn't even let them know
what we doing or nothing.
I want to welcome you. And we're in a different location.
We're in a different location. We want to give a shout out to the Love Below Speakeasy, allowing us to come here and shoot a quick little podcast before we have a quick little practice.
You tell them, right? Tell them.
Well, no.
They're not gonna, it's gonna already happen.
By the time they get there, practice.
But what I want to do, I want to thank y'all, and I want to welcome y'all.
Thank y'all and welcome
to the In and Out of Pocket podcast, man.
Go ahead and speak to me.
The In and Out of Pocket podcast, presenting from the Love Below Speakeasy, man. And today, this one, I'm feeling a little hip hopish today. I'm feeling a little
hip hopish, feeling like we need to do one just strictly for the hip hop culture.
Hip hop culture.
Normally we just touch on things happening within the culture, period.
Right.
But today it's specifically for the hip hop culture.
And then that's the thing too. So for those of y'all that don't know, y'all are watching the podcast. I'm actually on live on Instagram right now. So for those that are on Instagram, I need y'all to do me a favor because I'm watching it right here. I'm watching the comments. I'm watching the chat. We're streaming technically.
We're technically streaming.
But then the recording is going to be history.
Right.
So we're live, but it's going to be history.
We're creating history. History in the making.
We're live, but it's going to be history.
Yeah.
So we're living.
Because think about it.
And the past and the future are the same.
Think about it. Every single bit of history.
I gotta get a red turtleneck so I can be that for Halloween. That nigga.
Oh my God. The one with the air. You got the air for it too now.
Exactly.
Right. Every single summer.
Every single one.
We know that there is a list that comes out.
Every single one, bro.
Every single summer.
And we look forward to it. You know, there are some years where we're like,
And also, I feel like it wasn't always every summer too.
Really?
I feel like it used to be like springtime-ish.
Okay.
I feel like it used to be like February it would come out.
Almost like emulating the graduation.
Because even when I think back, like when I was in school and like we would actually sit down and talk about it like that.
Yeah.
I would be in school, so it could be the summer. Like by this time I'm gone, so like I ain't about to go back up there and just go, hey, y'all seen?
That's true. But what I do remember though is always talking about it in the summer, like Twitter going crazy, social media platforms.
Because shit would start to pop up as far as like the buzz that comes from it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the people's projects and stuff will start to drop.
Right.
But I will say they had a history, I don't know about recently, but in the past it more so felt like they had a history of truly choosing people who we all felt like were up next. And what I mean by up next, like the greats, you know what I mean? Like you had your Wizzes up there, you had your Kendricks, you had your Coles, you had your Crits, you know?
That was all 1 year.
Yeah, that was right.
That's so.
I didn't mean to do that.
You gotta also take it with a grain of salt.
Okay, so maybe they just had one good year.
Right.
They had one incredibly amazing year that's like, yo, this don't even make sense.
All those people really were in the same class?
Bro, that was 2011, bro.
That was stupid. And hold on, bro, because we
that was when this laptop was new. So that's why it's going slow right now.
The issue is we're talking too much. Because we haven't even told them what we're talking about.
Okay.
I know. We talked about the list.
Yeah, we talking about the list.
But the double XL freshman.
Oh,
hold on. The double XL freshman.
Any card.
Pick a card. Any card.
I got an elevated culture business card.
Yeah, let me get that.
Yeah. And by the way, Jones in the bid now. What's good, Jones?
What's happening?
How you doing, man? What
You want to go grab a chair and join us up
What do you
here?
need?
Well, y'all look like y'all packed.
I mean, yes.
I just need a lighter.
If anything, you know what I mean?
I just get a lighter, bro.
Oh, a lighter? Okay.
Gotcha. He said, just have me a lighter.
Yeah,
It's all good.
Yeah. But the double XL freshman,
Thank you, sir.
Jesus, what is it called?
It's already out.
Double XL, yeah.
First
It's out.
That's what we're talking about. I haven't seen the list. I don't know who's on it at
I
all.
saw the list.
So this is about to be a
I
fresh
mean,
reaction.
I mean, it's a reaction video, it's a podcast, it's everything all in one. I really want us to spend this time talking about these people and why we don't know them.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be straight up, I know for a fact you probably only know 1 or 2 people on this list.
Oh God. Now I really need to see.
Wait till you see the list, bro.
Okay. All right. So I mean, first off, before we even get into that, though, y'all gotta press subscribe. I wanted to say that y'all gotta press subscribe because we on the road to 1 million subscribers. We definitely on the road to 100K. Y'all gotta press like. Y'all gotta comment down below. What are some other topics that y'all want to hear about on the In and Out of Pocket podcast, man? Because we're gonna be in and we're gonna be out of pocket.
Right.
You feel me?
Hey, and make sure you send us a message or a comment on how you like to be out of pocket.
Yeah. We like, cause we all got that in pocket mood and that
Out of pocket, right? We want to hear about y'all out of pocket moments.
Out of pocket.
We got some new segments coming.
Yeah, definitely some new segments. So, like I said, y'all just stay tuned. But let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's do it.
Because I don't know anybody on the list. Like I said,
You don't.
so we're
And it's not because you haven't heard the list. It's because you don't know them.
okay.
He got the list right over there.
Yeah.
Look at the first name.
Y'all
First
want me
name.
to read some? Y'all want me to read part of this article?
What we gonna do?
Give it
No.
that
This is
power?
what, yeah. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go artist 1, and then we'll talk about each artist as we go. I guarantee you, we're only gonna talk about 1 or 2 artists.
Okay.
All right, so they make it super regal. This is how they started. If there's one thing hip hop continues to do throughout its nearly 50 years of existence, it's evolved.
Wow.
Though inspiration can be seen and heard across decades, nothing has truly been the same from the genre's music to the artists over the years. Like they really try to make this real
The
big.
history of the
As we all know,
the history.
the freshman list started off in 07. As far as like an actual list that they made,
Okay.
they say this class is breaking the mold. They refuse to conform to the norm and pride themselves on creating a fresh sound in hip hop. That's big facts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Big facts. I can definitely say that.
Okay. So what is
Now-
this year's class they're talking about?
Yeah, 2022.
Okay.
All right, so this first one I know you know. Nardo Wick.
Nardo Wick,
Okay.
number 1.
Okay.
You gotta give that boy number 1 spot.
I don't know if these are like in order or anything, but
My boy had the hottest song of the
Who Won't Smoke?
the end of the
The crazy
pandemic.
thing, I just posted his song on my story today.
Man, I'm telling
And
you.
yeah.
He got a few more.
Fuck them nigga love
He got a few more on
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
He been linked with some huge people though. Like he got
Yeah.
Thug and Future and all them.
Whoever
Yeah.
his manager is and all that
Banks, all them
management.
behind.
Yeah, they got him in the
Yeah,
right
so he
circle.
part of
He must be signed to Empire 300.
He gotta be.
Shout out.
He got the right sound for 300.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, no, yeah,
Oh,
I thought I
Empire,
seen
it's
what.
either gonna be Empire 300. That's insane.
Oh no, not
Definitely.
Jesus. Anyway,
I ain't taking nobody.
no, I know that
West Coast.
Yeah, I'm talking about actual real. But no, shout out Nardo Wick, man, from Jacksonville, bro. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
We
Like
won't smoke, but
I really fuck with his sound. I mean, you know, when let me say this. He's a child of 21 Savage. When 21 Savage came in the game and was like doing this mumble thing, but also kind of just talking,
Yeah.
not really like rapping, but talking.
talking.
At first I ain't like it, but the more I started listening and just like, let me really just listen to what he's saying, I really started to fuck with 21 Savage. And I fuck with Nardo. Like, I feel like he's really a child of 21 Savage. Like, I'm kind of just talking, you know, like I'm not trying too hard to rap.
Right.
I'm just here to spit what I gotta spit.
That's true.
Get on it, get on.
Because, and the thing that I really like, any interview, he's not trying to be nobody different than him. He ain't trying to be too hype. He just, you know, he talking. You know what I mean?
Just being him.
You know
Exactly.
what I mean? He's chilling. So I mean, okay, shout out to Nardo. I rock with that. And but y'all say there's only gonna be about 2 that we know. That's one that I know.
2 that you know. I mean, I know a couple of them.
That was all I do.
Okay.
Except
Wow.
for the last person.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we got
Alright, so
Nardo.
the next one is Sofago. Sofago.
Wait,
Alright.
Water?
Sofago.
Who's so fake?
I don't know, but that's his name.
Right.
Okay.
That's
Now keep in mind, I'm an old nigga.
I need to see a picture or something. Like, I don't know niggas' names. I be
You
knowing.
gotta see a picture.
I be knowing like how they work.
That's Sofago.
Yeah, never seen them a day.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. After about 4 times of us not knowing who it is, then we need to have the discussion of where has XXL moved? Because like you said, 2011, they got that shit right.
They got it right. It's been a couple lists since then where they got it right.
Yeah, they got a lot of people right.
But like, what is even his song? So Fuego. What?
Sound like he probably making a Fago song or something, you know what I mean?
It's about some,
Tough, man, tough.
yeah,
Chill on tough.
about a dream. Yeah, what's good with you, dog?
What's up, bro?
We got Nick in his thing.
Right, pretty sure that's all. No, they did it. You walked
Yeah, no, just know that everything going on behind the scenes is preparation for the future. You feel me? Like I said, we're in the future. We're in the present, but we're making history. Live history. So Fuego still don't know. Let's play just anything real quick.
He was on Don Toliver's album.
Okay.
He was on Trippie Red's album.
So how do you be a double XL freshman?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What is
man.
his song?
Like, what is his song?
And it's no disrespect.
But no, it's no disrespect. But that's what Double XL is known to be doing lately. Like just choosing people, you know, like getting paid to put people on the list and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel organic. It doesn't feel like they're they're truly choosing people who the people want. You know what I mean? Like they're not choosing rappers who the people want. You were like, yeah, we fuck with him. We want that new guy. You know what I mean? Like it just kind of feel like they going and looking at people's YouTube numbers, or they, you know what I mean? Like they're just looking at.
But I don't know.
Other qualifiers that's not really good qualifiers.
242K on YouTube.
I mean, yeah, the numbers is.
But you can get those numbers inorganically. You know what I mean? Like those numbers don't show how many people are coming out to your shows and watch you perform. Those numbers aren't showing how much people actually fuck with your music.
They mean just like one song.
It might be just like one song, bro.
What?
Or it could be bots. Half the internet is bots now.
All right, you can turn it off. I ain't never heard. No, I'm saying turn off copyright. I ain't never heard it before.
Well, you got 6 seconds, geez.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that before. Okay, so Fuego. All right, who's next?
Next one is Doechii.
Doechii?
Yep.
That's the
Doechii.
the woman?
No, it's the other one.
Okay.
Doechii.
Doechii.
No. Doechii.
Like dope, like dope.
Like go.
Doechii. You out of pocket. It's Doechii.
I know like Doechii and Gabbana.
Is she a rapper? Well, hip hop, I would assume.
Yeah. She on the list. I think they all rappers. I don't think they do R&B actually.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Cause did they do Tory?
God damn, Jones.
Roll up a joint and smoke it.
Roll up a joint, huh? Okay.
black thing.
Did they do?
They had Tory on one of their years, did they?
I think Tory Lanez did make one.
But how would you even classify Tory? Is he hip hop? Is he R&B? Or is he just?
But that was Tory's argument the whole time anyway. He was like he wanted to prove that he could do more than just be a singer.
I mean, you can do more than just singing, but it's like, what do we want to hear from you? You know what I mean? I believe most singers can rap. It's all a matter of writing. You know, and as long as you're a writer, you're a writer. It don't matter what you're writing.
Oh, this is her.
The first rap.
She has a viral TikTok song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doechii? Okay.
All right.
TikTok. Okay. You know that speaks volumes though.
Does it?
No, it speaks not. I'm saying because of the question that we asked originally anyway. What are they basing this off of? What are they?
So this one, but it's all seems like like we said, it's based off of numbers. It looks like a popularity contest as opposed to, oh no, this person is actually making waves for real.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, if you got a TikTok,
if you got one hot song, hey, let's put you on this double XL list. And I don't know how to feel about
that
that.
kind of takes the credibility away from it. Like or it takes the effort off. You know, it takes the prestige.
It lends to the idea that you only need one hot song to make it get done. You need way more than that. You need. It makes it almost is pushing people to be lazy in a sense. You know what I mean?
Especially when it comes to the art.
When it comes to the art, like you just need a one hot song. You just need a couple followers, whatever. And it's almost no work put into it.
Or did you? Oh, you used that paper that was right here?
Yeah.
Bet. Cool. Okay. I was what?
Yeah.
What? I thought.
Who we got next?
Yeah. Who's next after Doechii?
Next on the list is my nigga Babyface Ray.
Babyface Ray.
Yeah, I've heard of him, man. I've listened to a couple of his shows. He's pretty
Hey,
dope.
Jones.
I ain't heard him. Ray. No, I like seriously. So you said it. I only know one person so far.
I told you. I don't want my nigga listen to Paul.
Right. Even last year was better than.
That's what I'm saying. There's something happening.
He's on that song Drive By with French Montana and them, but it gets top song first of all. Family of the Moon.
Switch it up a little bit real quick.
Well, Babyface been doing shit on the low for a good little minute. I feel like I would have heard him on a freshman list in like 2019.
Okay.
He's on this one though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not. Where you from?
Detroit?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I got
He been holding shit down in Detroit for a minute.
Yeah. You know, I gotta keep my ear to the street and the D.
Oh yeah. Side of baby and them. I said.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea.
You told them.
Yeah.
Well, got it right when he's done here, boy.
6 seconds. 6
Right.
seconds.
Okay. So baby, what now? What's his name?
Babyface Ray.
Babyface Ray. There's a lot of babies in Detroit.
I mean, it's just a lot of babies in the industry right now. Yeah, it's a lot of babies.
Little baby, dub baby, star baby, shot baby.
Yeah. 4-2 Doug look like baby.
Baby doll.
Oh shit.
So it's like, you know, there's a lot of baby activity going on.
Big babies out
Cash
there.
Doll had a baby. Big
Cash Doll had
Sean.
a baby?
Yeah.
By Big Sean?
No, not by Big Sean.
Whoa, then you can't be just saying words.
Yeah,
You can't just be saying words.
Prince, boy.
What?
I mean,
I was like, what happened to Janae? She probably pissed.
Nah, let me not let that just go by.
I'm telling you, you can't just be saying words.
Hey, like I
You know what I
said,
mean?
for those of y'all that's in the chat, man, y'all leave comments down below too. What y'all think about this double XL freshman list? Cause it's okay so far.
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, like I said, I don't even know who they probably should have put on this list.
Yeah, I'm not tuned into the streets at all.
I mean, I'm listening to a lot of music, but it's so many artists putting out songs that it's hard to catch up to each and every last one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just the other day, how many artists did we listen to when I was listening to all those GD niggas out in Chicago? Wasn't it like 3 or 4 of them?
Oh, it was at least 4, yeah.
And
that's in
just
20 minutes.
That's just in 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
We didn't go no further than that. Had we went further, we would have found every GD in Chicago.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So
Who's
it's
after
just a lot.
Babyface Ray?
Our babyface is Cali.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she got that.
I've heard of her.
Okay. See, that's 2 right there.
Yeah, they go to 2. And then, you know,
Is it freshman worthy?
What
else?
Nardo too, so that's 3, right?
Nardo, yeah. You talking about Nardo first?
I thought you said Cali, the other one, the one they just now. I don't
yeah,
know.
that's one just named.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, she got that song with well, actually, Moneybag Yo and Lotto hopped on the remix.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Now that's a good.
Yeah, but
She doing it right.
Right? And Lotto? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta check that track out.
Those are 2 features that you can get some good response from.
Those are 2 features you want.
So Cali. So like I said, now I've heard of Cali, Nardo. And that's it for me so far. All right.
Our next is, I don't know if this is KC or KSI or what. But it's K-A-Y. Yeah.
I was thinking it was Casey.
I don't know. But KC, whatever.
I was thinking Casey. I have no idea.
Never heard.
I know, bro. It's they like I
It's just
said.
getting old, bro. The older you get, the sooner you realize that it's really a young man's game.
It's a young man.
You know, I hate that because I was watching the Channel 85,
Yeah.
that 5 on it stand up when T.I. went up.
Yeah.
And T.I. was describing, he was like, damn, how long y'all really think I was gonna be up here?
Yeah.
You know, singing money roll, cars and clothes.
Yes,
Money roll.
Yeah.
It's like, damn,
Exactly.
He's
got
45.
He's 45, bro.
you gotta talk about something different.
He not a rubber band man. That's why he felt like he needed to make that switch over to comedy. He's like, yo, I've hit the landmarks with music. You know what I mean? Like I got the label, I did this, I won the Grammys, I won that, I did it all.
That's true.
You know, like I still have a drive though,
Yeah.
and that's where I think he went to comedy. Like I honestly, I think if he was a little bit bigger, a little bit taller, he would have tried sports out. You know what I mean? Like T.I. is that type of nigga. He just wants to beat something. You know what I mean?
He's a hustler.
Yeah.
He
gotta
has a drive.
hustle.
I think he could have went the Southern Jay-Z route.
He definitely could have won, but
Because
Jay-Z
you
was
like-
a little outlier.
And you're right.
Because of the people he had around him.
And I would say, the only reason why I say this because when Jay-Z about to drop, it's still anticipation.
Yeah,
I feel like T.I. dropped too much.
I can see that.
You see what I'm saying? Like T.I. was dropping, like he damn near at one point, he was dropping all the time.
But that also lends to, like I said, Jay-Z got the right people around him because they gonna promo that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like they gonna promo that shit all over the country. And the way they promo it is almost like how niggas promo movies.
But he also was the head of a label.
That's what I'm saying. So when he's dropping, it's like
all the network,
head honcho is dropping, everybody in the building, make sure you know, doing what you gotta do to make sure the head boss is straight. So
And he always has something new when he comes out.
yeah.
Like he was the first one to drop an album with a phone.
Who?
Jay-Z. The Galaxy came out and he had his album on it.
So he did the YouTube first.
He was
He
one of
looked crazy.
He did YouTube first.
Yeah, he was one of them YouTube
Bro, that's crazy, bro. Can we sue? Like for that? Like, bro, they put that song, they put that whole
You
album.
bought it. Did you buy the phone? Because you bought it. That was
Yeah, that's what I'm
part of it.
saying, exactly.
You
You
bought
got the phone to upgrade or anything.
Exactly.
You got the
So you
album.
bought the album.
And then went towards the
That's
album.
what that was. You bought the album, dog.
Anyway, who was the next artist?
So bad.
Who did we say last? Cali or KC Kudo?
Casey Kudo.
Don't know who he
I
is.
thought it was going from bad to worse,
He's
right?
an African. He's from Kenya. He's like Kenyan.
Oh no, I definitely gotta check this shit out.
No, seriously, now that you say that.
Raised in Kenya and then moved to Minnesota.
Going to the kid. I do what I want. I do what I like.
Chill. Who's next? Who's next after KC?
Next is Coach Cheese.
This nigga's name is not Coach Cheese.
It's goat cheese.
No, it's Coach Cheese. It's COCHIS.
So it's cold cheese.
Yeah, it's literally, it said pronounced co like COH and then cheese like cheese.
Who's the next one?
Hey man,
I don't
do that.
know.
That's your brethren, right? He's Jamaican. Oh.
Hey man, he needs to stop.
Coach
He's
Cheese,
American.
he needs
He's
to
not
stop.
Jamaican. He's Jamaican like how I'm Jamaican.
He's Americanized.
No,
American.
his parents are Jamaican.
Or no,
He's American.
So you don't like you don't fuck with me. What song he got? Like anything?
Hey, where are you from?
It just says Jamaica, like you don't have a Wikipedia or nothing.
Yeah,
It just says
he's
Jamaica.
not from Jamaica.
This is crazy, bro. We really don't know anybody on this list.
I told you.
I thought y'all was bullshit.
Nah, no, like, I wasn't trying to be an asshole. I wasn't trying to be a jerk.
I
Like,
knew the two. I knew
looked
the
at
two
it.
I knew. And
Yeah,
that was
I
it.
looked at the list earlier. I was like, yeah, I don't know nobody.
Okay.
After that is Big 30.
Oh, yeah, niggas know Big 30.
No, niggas don't know Big.
You said people know?
Yeah, Big 30 out of Memphis?
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
Memphis. Country rap. I'm sorry, Jones.
Monday to
No offense.
Sunday.
Yeah. You would know the country rap.
Him and Pooh Shiesty, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All they,
When I say this nigga
that's
knows
like
the country rappers for real,
CMG, bro.
nigga don't know nobody from the
Yeah.
city, boy.
So Big 30. What song? What song you got? Yeah. Or
Shit.
Monday to Sunday, I heard that one because that's Shiesty and Lil Baby.
okay.
That's what I said. I mostly know him like popping up on features. I don't really know, like, went through it and worked on it.
I mean, honestly, that's the way to go nowadays because there's so many people that's on already
Yeah.
that as much as you can get on by yourself, it's also a route where if that's your circle and you round into and he see that, you be like, all right, bro, hop on this shit, and then somebody else sees some shit and you start to build a following off of that as well. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's a way to do it for sure.
I mean, the
But we-
ultimate plug is that.
Yes. Yeah, features. For sure. But what we talking about is the double XL freshman.
Yeah, they supposed to be showing us people and giving us people who are, like we said, who's supposed to be next up, people who are going to be making noise in this industry, like freshman list, meaning like this is your time to start coming up. And for the past couple of years, it's been so many people where it's like, yo, you don't see these people again, you don't hear from them again, all this different stuff.
I'll actually say last year was pretty cool. Last year was pretty cool.
Name all 10 people.
I can
Name
I
5.
can name at least 5.
Name 5.
I definitely do that.
Do that.
Coil Ray,
Okay.
DDG,
Okay.
Blast,
Oh, that was last year?
Because we did a reaction to it.
Lakia, Murray.
Ray was last
Ray
year.
was last
He was
year.
the best one to come out last year. My God, yeah, I'm sorry to say that. I love my nigga Ray, man. Shout out to North
Yeah,
Carolina.
and Bruce Shiesty was on last year, wasn't he?
Think
Yeah,
so?
right before he went to jail.
Yeah, you
Right before he went to jail. So I mean, that was a pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. This is the only class I feel like it's like.
No, this is not the only
For
class.
me, I feel like
They did
most of the
this, they did
classes
this like
I know.
I want to say 2014 or 2015. They had a list like this too, where it was like, all right, who are half of these people? You know what I mean?
I thought that was Kodak's year. It was 2015.
That might have been, but who do you remember? Everybody from Kodak?
They were saying that was one of the best, like as far as most talented where they are now. Because 21 was on that list too.
21 was
Or no, 21
so
was on the
maybe
list
it
of
was
Kodak.
the 2016.
Yeah. After that, right?
Yeah. It was one of them years where half the people are not. You don't hear none of the music.
We know it. Wow. You know, now we're going back. Oh, well, we got to finish the list
Okay,
first.
yeah.
Yeah, let's finish the list. We can go through some other stuff. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is, you said Big 30. Next one is Ken the Man.
We ain't got no cups, do we?
Way up
okay.
there somewhere.
Right.
Oh, right
Ken the
there. Sorry.
Man.
Not next. Oh, that's right there.
Can you?
Ken the Man. Who's Ken the Man, James?
Ken.
Let the people know who Ken the Man is, James.
Ken the Man?
Ken the Man.
Like K-E-N?
Like he is Ken the Man.
Nah, it's a girl.
Ken the Man.
That's
Oh,
what
she
said.
is Ken the Man.
She's Ken the Man. Wait, what?
What? Right.
I had to get this shit off my chest. Alright.
Alright, so,
Listen,
alright, let's go.
I done had enough time to know and go for what's mine. Game don't mean a thing if you can't make it out the tough time. I can find a way to make it work. It's in the lunchline. Dog, you won't be lost till you cross that gut line. Like, you see me come up in the money too. Kick the man to the middle set. I'm changing the game was flexible. My problem is the body flexible. That's why I'm telling niggas I'm off the tool. When it's 22, I'm a burn in my whole fucking crew. You ain't with no move, go ahead, fuck like the nigga you shoot. Swerving through the highway with the earth, see the shit they do. Catch people, ain't no catch the niggas, they don't get the room. You the way out there to see you out with the food. Straight from out the red word. Tell the person not to wait. But then the red line, I'm the back gate. Hey, if I ain't waiting for nobody. If I ain't seeing I ain't nobody.
When you realize the sentence you just said, like, hold on.
A double cup shawty. Okay. Hey, can you please that drink, please, brother? Oh yeah. By the way, hey, let's take a quick second. If y'all have not fixed y'all drinks, if y'all have not gathered y'all spirits yet, y'all go ahead and do that, man. This ain't drink champs, but we some champs that drink. You feel me? You feel what I did there?
I'm gonna need you to stop with the cringe.
Okay.
Yeah, that was real.
That was a little cringy.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
I tried.
Even the chuckle at your own joke immediately afterwards.
Haha. I made that, I said that.
Like, I've seen you in action, so I know it's not true, but that just screams he don't get bitches.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know that's not true, and that's kind of why I'll be like,
Damn, why would I?
I've seen this nigga get bitches.
Like,
What
why would
is this? What is this? Is it because I'm just here? Is that why? What is this? What is this?
What
You out of pocket?
Yeah. Oh, you did. Okay. That's good. I like that.
But yeah, Kendra Man, she from Houston though.
I thought you was Melody Fiona. That's what it sounded like. Then it kills me to know how much I really love. Like I said, y'all pull up y'all drinks, y'all roll up whatever y'all need to. Let's get back to this list. You said Big 30. That was the last one.
And then he just said Ken the Man.
Ken the Man. No, Ken the Man. She was the last one.
She is the last one. Ken the Man. I don't know if it's because she's in the band or what.
But that's what I'm saying. Ken the Man, I think it's a play off of like in demand, like, you know, for whenever you want to listen, you can listen like on demand.
It's just really bad though. I'm sorry. That's a really crazy name.
I need to hear like
Can we hear a quick song?
something from her.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to. What I don't want to sound like is just we out here bashing these people.
Definitely not bashing anybody.
It's
I
just-
don't want anybody to feel that way. Every year I feel this way.
We're
and
just
then we see how
further
it
implementing the fact that we're out the loop
progresses. Yeah, exactly.
on shit.
That's what I'm saying. That after a year or two, we see how much these people progress. Then it's like, okay.
Yeah,
we see
like
how
because I was just going through the junk, like going through years before when we were setting up, and I'm like, damn, that's actually a solid list. Like 2020 is solid list. But you gotta go.
Yeah, one more. Yeah. So after Ken the Man,
I don't know.
oh that's okay.
That ain't bad.
She got nice voice.
Yeah.
I heard you still was working.
She got a real nice voice.
Okay.
It's nice and
She
white.
got nice everything else too, bro.
You know,
She was floating on that motherfucker.
I would hope that wouldn't be, you know,
All right,
requirements
so
to
the
get on the
next-
list.
The next one is Big Scar.
You got to start.
Nah, that bitch scored 10-17.
10-17, man.
Man, when I say country niggas, boy, they be looking for each other, boy. All country niggas know each other.
John,
He
no,
was
he
nigga
nigga,
too, bro.
Like he went to, he grew up in Woodville.
Right. Yeah,
He had that. He
Oh,
had
shit,
that.
it's Woodville, isn't it? I think I put Woodville on the fucking song.
He had that.
Oh, a year and a half later.
Woodville or something.
Oh my God. Anyway, where he from? Who? Big from Memphis.
Big Scar.
And you say he's 10-17, so he went Gucci now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had the song, So Icy Boys.
Let me say this real
Shout out to
quick.
Fujiano Technique.
Okay.
Half of Gucci's new lineup just got locked up. Literally, half the guys he just signed got locked up.
Apple Watch.
Nathan Green, no.
Yeah, shit is crazy, bro. Like, what niggas gonna do?
Bro, the industry's wide open.
The industry is super wide open, bro.
Damn, that's why. Anyway, let's keep going because we gonna talk. We gonna kind of wrap this up. Like once it's done and like really deep dive into why the list is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
We got two more.
Okay,
The next one is Baby Tron.
I've heard of him.
Detroit and Detroit. I think it might be Detroit.
Man, John, you need to be up here, man. You know what
Yeah,
you
you
do.
know,
Yeah, tell you to be up here, bud.
Well, like you know, one of the rappers.
Yeah, it's a white dude.
This is competition. He like, I gotta be able to competition.
Gotta scope out these.
Yeah,
I thought I
he do a lot of basketball references.
I thought I
Yeah, that's him good.
I swore up and down. I was like, I know a bunch of people, man. You know, I know that new Tom McDonald, you know.
Okay.
You know, I be knowing rappers.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, he's some white boy.
Okay. Atomic Donald.
Tom McDonald. I be listening to people that.
And the number 10 spot.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
say
It actually wasn't the 10th spot. I just had to do it this way.
Say it.
Because I wanted to see James' face at the very end. Number 10.
Hold on. Okay, no, go ahead.
The man, the myth, the legend himself.
Yes, sir.
Saucy Santana.
Yes, sir.
It's Saucy Santana.
Material Girl.
Yes, sir.
Like I
Mr.
said, I knew you was gonna
Material
be too.
Girls.
What's up?
Wow.
Shout out Pride Month.
Okay.
I've heard of that name.
Yeah.
So-
Definitely heard
so
that.
what up
Because
with
I
the
knew,
city girl?
because I heard the name. I knew for a fact. James
That's the
was
nigga
there.
that
I never
we
heard
was
him.
singing.
Oh,
Wow.
you know, like,
Oh, yeah, I know heard the name.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
He be floating those shit too, man.
yeah, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy, and that's with his. I'm glad that they didn't try to blackball him with that whole controversy he just had with Blue Ivy. With them tweets that he tweeted about Beyonce and Blue Ivy back in the day. But I think that's deserving.
She looks identical to Beyonce.
Look,
Oh yeah,
stop.
this,
You
yeah,
saw that
that's
last
crazy.
picture of her? Boy,
Yeah.
I said, wow.
That's
She
crazy.
looks just like
You gotta stop getting in trouble for some shit they said before they was famous or some shit they said way at the beginning of their fame. Like straight up. If I say some shit 2-3 years ago, forgive me for that.
Or
shit.
I'll put it this way: if you're like the exact same nigga,
From 2-3 years ago.
yeah, then
You know what I
it's
mean?
like, all right, well, because the niggas grow, like people
Exactly.
grow, and like
they don't like growth.
People hate growth.
it's not even that. They just know, just like everybody else, that people say shit when they haven't grown,
Yeah.
and so depending on how they feel about you, that's when they start to look, or they might even have it ready for when they think you get too big on some shit. Like you start getting more than what they think you should get. Then they're like, all right, we gotta
Bro, what
knock
if
this
niggas
motherfucker
is
down there.
really out here plotting on people's come up?
Absolutely. No, they do.
Saving albums and streams.
Yeah, people do, bro. People be plotting. You got people out here that's waiting. You know what I mean? Like, it's not always just random people. Sometimes it is somebody you know. You know what I mean?
From a burner account.
From a burner account, bro. They spark something in somebody else, and then that person taking it. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's a dangerous game.
Now, what I will say, though,
Entertainment industry is dangerous.
as far as Santana, I feel like that might be, he might be deserving of that.
Now, you know this absolute last person too, but he's not an artist. But I do want you to mention the last person.
There's the last person.
Oh yeah, Weezy out of here.
There you go.
That was genius.
Hold on, freshman producer.
I mean, everybody's a producer.
Freshman producer of the year. They added that category. I don't know when it got added.
He should have been got that.
That's what I was thinking
That's
too.
why
I was
they
like,
gave it to him
So you
now.
know who gonna get the next though? Who? Oh, the man,
Mike Williams?
Jacobs. Mike Williams, you know.
He been.
He got Grammys.
Nah, who you think gonna get next?
His name is I'm Jacob.
Nicki Young, Jacob, Nicki Young.
Yeah, the one who just did Wait for Future.
Oh, okay.
He been doing a lot of them though.
Okay.
But that was like his last biggest hit.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Damn, that's dope.
Watch you get it next.
Yeah,
Watch you
they
get it
should have
next.
been added producers.
Bro, honestly, producers
They should have added 5. Like it's
See,
A lot of
producers are making
are making
artists.
the artists.
yeah.
A lot of
Like
producers are making
people,
the
the
artists.
artists are coming in on
Producers,
something.
not even the producers, the engineers. It's the engineers making the artists, not even really the producers. Half the time, the producer make the beat, send it out to the engineer, same thing with the person getting on, just make sure the engineer get it. And motherfuckers sitting there, you see it like in there, like
They done finding the voice.
doing all types of crazy stuff.
That is true. And so yeah, I definitely rock with XXL with adding that producer slot.
Nah, that was dope.
Yeah. So that's and then now that should motivate the producers, the kids that's out here wanting to make beats, wanting to produce. You're like, oh shit, wait, I can be recognized. Because at the end of the day, everybody just wants to be recognized for their art, recognized for their do. So like, shout out. And honestly, without hip hop, like we talk about the engineers, but you gotta have a beat. You
Gotta have a beat.
Somebody gotta make a beat.
You gotta have everybody needs to be involved. Everybody involved in the music process has to be there. You need your managers. You need your, you know what I mean. You need everybody.
The beat is the most important.
Yeah.
Cause how many times you know this nigga trash on this was the beat's ride.
This be art.
But a nigga could ride and that beat is trash.
Hip hop was created from the fucking beat.
Yeah, it's from exactly.
That's what it's all about.
The rhythm and the energy coming from it.
MC came a little bit later. The break beat came first, and the MC came a little later.
Right. So, all right.
You gotta remember the original. It wasn't about rappers. It was about your DJ and his music.
Yeah.
What he was DJing. That was hip hop.
Yep.
That's original hip hop. The DJ and his break beat, whatever he doing, scratching. That was original hip hop. Then it became like, let me get an MC up here to talk over what I'm doing. Then it got into rap.
Facilitator.
Right. Exactly. It was a facilitator for just somebody, hey, all the party people in the place to be, 1 2 1 2, can you hear me please? You know, like just saying some shit to get the crowd hype. Like, yeah, we hear you, we feel it, you know, Patrick,
That's where the Dougie Freshers came from, and you know all that.
because you gotta remember, especially like early hip hop, they were all using the same break beat, bro.
Yeah.
They were all using the same. It was all the same beats. It was just about getting the crowd hyped. It was about the party element, about just.
And weren't they, if I'm not mistaken, weren't they like getting the beats from breakdowns from other songs?
Yeah.
And then they were like
It was
mashing them together.
There was no, this whole new thing of producers, there were no producers. The DJ was literally taking a funk record or a disco record, going in a song where there'd be no words.
Exactly.
Exactly. Find the break beat. That's what the break beat was called, where there'd be no words. It's just the drums going, probably a bass line too, and then they take that part and they just repeat it. Just have it on repeat on one record, and then on the other side, scratching over whatever's happening over there. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's a whole thing. I'm telling you, shout out to DJ Taz, one of the people who taught me a lot of that shit.
DJ Tag, boy.
Kilo Ali, yeah.
Oh, Train. Hey.
Train. Wait for this train to pass.
Right. Wow.
A bit loud.
Train, bro.
Close too.
Alright,
Okay. So that was a list.
Now that we got through that list,
Yeah.
we can go through. I finally got all of them sitting up on the screen.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
Because when you look through it, there really hasn't been a year where we really missed. That might be John.
Okay, so they haven't missed a year.
Like, probably like the 1 year that maybe, but even then it had 1 or 2, like 2017, 2018.
Okay, that was it. Because I'm about to say, it was 1 year where it was like, I remember everybody was up in arms.
So
Like,
we're gonna go through it real quick. So first year, of course, was 07. That was Saigon, Plies, Rich Boy, Lupe Fiasco, Lil Boosie, Derulo, Joel Ortiz, Crooked Eye, Papoose, and Lil Drill. That's literally an amazing list.
Beautiful list. Beautiful list.
From start to finish.
Beautiful fucking list.
Crazy list. So then 09.
Shout out Young
I don't think they did one in 08, but 09. Cleaning it big.
Nah, but so
We talking drunk to the Devo.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, and then 09 was Wale, B.O.B., Asher Roth, Charles Hamilton, Corey Guns, Blue and Mickey Facts,
I need you to go to a list where they
Currency, and
miss.
Kid Cudi.
I
I'm
need
telling
you
you,
to- I need you to
there
go to
really
the
aren't, bro.
list.
Look, because every year I will miss something if I go.
Okay.
So 2010, J. Cole, Hill, Nipsey Hussle, Wiz, OJ the Juice
Come on,
Man,
man.
Freddie Gibbs,
Come on.
Big Sean, J. Rock, Faye Sean, and Donnie.
Oh,
That's
that
competing.
2010 years
That's
crazy.
competing.
2011,
That's
Meek Mill, Big Crit, Sci-High, Lil Twist, Yellow Wolf, Fred the
Pause,
Godson,
pause.
Mac Miller, Sci-High the Prince, Sci-High the Prince.
Yeah, I messed that up.
Yeah.
No, bro, because they knew what he was capable of.
No, I'm
And
saying
he was-
like, Sci-High should have been before Cole. I heard Sci-High years before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he didn't get the buzz. He didn't get the buzz.
Okay, is that what it was? Because I'm like,
And he had Regan and all that shit.
Yeah, he had the whole
Side.
what you talking about? Southwest too?
No, yeah, he had that whole
He had
area
the Cap
over there.
County on
Yeah,
lock.
he had the
So
cab.
yeah, that's
You said that was
Sci-High. This is 2011.
11.
Yeah, Meek Mill,
That's
Crit,
like
Sci-High, Lil Twist, Yellow Wolf, Fred the Godson, Mac Miller, YG, Lil B, Kendrick Lamar, and Biggie.
Oh, that was 2011.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That might be.
2012. Yeah, I think 2010, 2011. I think the two craziest ones.
I'm saying Drake was supposed to be on that one.
2012, probably.
Yeah, but he was like, fuck that.
2012 was Future, Kidding, Danny Brown, French Montana, Macklemore, Don Tripp, Machine Gun Kelly, Hobson, Iggy Azalea, and Roscoe Dash.
That was
remember that
so
being
far. That's
something
the weirdest year.
That's the weirdest year so
So
far.
they're not bad. They're just a bunch of
Yeah,
weird.
not
But Macklemore and
But that
Iggy,
Iggy shit, like that's like some.
That's
Like
just
Machine
a
Gun
weird
Kelly
thing.
don't even rap no more.
Right.
He knew a rock.
He do movies.
He do rock.
Robbing,
Yeah.
drinking blood and shit. Get that nigga out of
He the
here.
next Ozzy Osbourne.
Right. Oh yeah, once again, shout out to y'all in live. Y'all, yeah. With the 2013, I'm feeling good right now. What did you put in there?
2013.
Moonshine.
Oh, you used it.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Alright, so 2013, Schoolboy Q, Trinidad James, Joey Badass, Ab-Soul, Logic, Action Bronson, Kurt Cobain, Travis Scott, Dizzy Wright,
Shit.
Angel Hayes, and Chief Keef.
I think
Hold on, this is
that might be the
14?
hardest.
This
That's
is 14.
2013.
Oh, yeah.
That might have been the hardest.
That was a hard list,
Kendrick was
boy.
on top.
Like, that was
That's a hard
That's
list
a
right there.
crazy list.
That's a hard one to
That's
deal
a
with.
hard- Like from top to bottom, all 10. Like I've heard songs from all 10. That's a hard list.
All
Be careful.
I thought it was regular juice.
No. No.
Be careful, please.
Yeah, no, please, guys.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Hey,
moonshine.
you gotta drink with your pinky up.
Yeah, it's moonshine.
Oh,
Shit, boy.
Yeah.
I know it's sweet, but it's moonshine.
shit. Yeah. Okay.
Lord, others floating in the air.
Because I was thirsty.
Right.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh,
Me too. That's why I got this.
Really? Okay.
I got.
Let's go. 2014.
Oh my God.
2014 was Chance, Rich Homie Quan, Isaiah Rashad, Ty Dolla $ign, Lil Durk,
Okay.
Kevin Gates, Troy Ave,
Okay.
Vic Mensa, Lil Uzi, then John Connor, Jaron Benton, and August Alsina.
Okay.
That August Alsina.
What I don't like is how every year they pick one person out of Hobson's camp. Hobson, then Dizzy Wright, then that last one.
This was kind of a weird year, 2015 definitely. Days Low, Fetty Wap, Goldlink, K Camp, OG Macko, Rory, Shy Glizzy, Tink, Vince Staples, and Kid.
Nah, that's just a bunch of niggas that'll really beat your ass.
But no, what I was saying,
That's the don't fuck with me list.
what I feel about that list is that was for that
Era.
era.
Yeah.
That was for that time.
Big facts.
That was the change. That was the change.
Like everybody
That was
on there.
our college year.
That's like when
When I
Chicago
think
was
about
like getting out to
2015,
1,000 workers a year. Yeah.
When I think about 2015, everybody on this list makes perfect sense.
Right,
Like,
right,
yeah, it does.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's when
When
it's
that singing rap
Yeah,
started to
yeah.
really take over, take care of all that.
2016, 2016, Lil Yachty, Designer, Davies, Denzel Curry, G Herbo, Lil Uzi, Lil Dicky, Anderson .Paak, 21 Savage, and Kodak.
Yeah, that was 2016. Yeah,
That's a list.
That's the one that they said, as far as the business side of things, those are the artists that are the furthest than any other list. And it might be true.
Okay.
It might be true.
I can see that with some.
You know, they're the
Although
ones
he
that,
had Drake on that 2010 list, they might got there beat.
but as far as like,
That
as a
2010
whole,
list
Yeah, that 2010 list is
That 2010 is tough, boy.
I mean, you know, as a whole and as
They've
they,
had their time, you know what I'm saying? They had their kind of stages in the game in 2010.
Yeah.
But the ones who was in the 2015, 2016, those are the ones that probably like run the game. Right?
Yeah. Right. lyrics, yeah.
2017.
Okay.
A Boogie, Amine, Cap G, Kamaya, Kyle, Maiden, Tayo, Playboy Cardi,
That was
PNB
made in
Rock.
Tokyo.
I think it's two.
Oh, okay.
Made in Tokyo and Made in Tayo or Tio. It's a different person.
It is?
I think, but I don't know.
Might be.
Might be.
Because I be hearing so many different things, so I don't know.
Cause I made Tokyo from Atlanta, right?
I think so, yeah, but I don't know if this one's that same.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, Made in Tayo, Tokyo, Playboy Cardi, PNB Rock, Ugly God, and XX.
That's one of the weakest in my opinion.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, I already heard.
And then 2018 is kind of interesting.
Sound like that 2017 was like just having a hard time in the industry. They had the roughest time in the industry.
And R.I.P.X.
2018 Ski Mask, Lil Pump, Smoke Perk, J.I.D., Stephon Don, Black Boy J.B., YBN Namir, Wi-Fi's Funeral, and
Yeah, it was this list. It was this list. That list.
J.I.D. is legit.
He's the only legit one on there.
The only, and I remember
only
saying
one.
that then.
The only one. Yeah, yeah.
And that's crazy that it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same
It's the
today.
same today.
Today.
Yeah.
Like, where's Slump Guy at? I haven't heard music from him in
I heard some. I mean, his videos is what really portrayed him. Like nothing else.
did it.
So this is what, 2019?
Oh, I think
2019 is gonna start to get back
Oh
crazy.
yeah. This one was a big one.
Yeah.
This has been a. Let's
2019
say this
is
one has
crazy.
been.
I think that's when we reacted first.
Yes,
Yeah.
this has been the controversial, like in the news list. You feel me? I feel like.
Let's see.
Alright, so Blueface, Comethazine, Tierra Whack, The Baby, Lil Mosey, Lil Mosey.
Whatever. He quit. Right.
Roddy Rich,
Roddy. Just in jail.
Corday,
Okay.
YK Osiris,
I'm giving you figure.
Rico Nasty, and then Gunna and Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, that's the we going to court list.
Oh shit!
But that's what literally all these niggas have been in jail.
Hold on. Young Thug ain't make no Christmas man?
Nah, I think he was out before or right.
He was out in like 08 type shit.
Yeah, he was out in 08. I don't
They
think
never-
remember.
I remember Stoner coming out in like 14.
Yeah, but
That was 2013, 2014. That came out. I remember it like
But
graduating
Lifestyle was like 2012.
and he had some stuff before that.
Doug was
too.
After that, Danny Glover came out.
He was on some
Yeah,
Drake.
he was singing. I know he was singing a lot.
No, not even like that. I'm saying when this list was, when it was time to make a list, it was like
Because when
from
he was
the
wearing the dress,
time
that was
the
20.
last list came out to the time it was time for the next list, he was past. Hey, look out for this nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was already Thug.
Yeah.
So they was like, well, it's Thug. Like,
We'll give it on cover. Give it on cover.
yeah. It was like
That's what they did for Drake and Nicki.
Yeah.
Right, because they didn't do the freshman class.
Exactly.
They ended up just having their own cover.
They were on
But
the
Drake and Nicki was on to come up too before a little bit, like right as the list was popping.
And
And that was the thing. A lot of
yeah.
these artists were like popping as soon as the list kind of started gaining some steam. Like Cole, honestly, Cole and Kendrick could have did without the list. You know what I mean?
I mean, they weren't where they hadn't hit that stratosphere.
They hadn't hit that stratosphere, but,
Cole had-
but they were making noise.
Kendrick was on the way.
He did.
Kendrick
Now,
was
Cole was
Kendrick was
making
bubbling before.
I don't think Cole had made it then.
I remember hearing about Cole. From
Cole had the Come Up album. I think that had already came out. That wasn't the album
Kendrick, I remember hearing about
mixtape. He
him
just
in
had
high school.
mixtape.
But Kendrick really like popped off when we got to college. But that's when everybody was smoking.
2010, Cole hadn't even dropped. Cole wasn't even signed to Roc Nation.
But I remember
The
hearing. Let me tell you
Come
why,
Up
because
was
I
out,
remember
yeah,
talking
but he
shit all the
wasn't
time.
signed to Roc
Drake.
I heard about this.
That's
shit.
why he had to be on it.
Remember his sound when he first came out, him and Drake sounded a lot alike. And I remember always talking shit about them two, being like, you know, the nigga who sound like Drake. And I remember, I didn't love Cole like I love him now. But I remember hearing Cole. I
Drake
didn't like
sounded
it.
like Joe Budden to me.
Nah, back then him and Cole sounded a lot alike.
I ain't hear Drake until he started like really singing. So I ain't hear Drake
Because
until
I remember rapping
Which
Drake.
was like
Rapping
08.
Drake really sounded like.
Nah, there was never a rapping Drake. He was always doing that rapping and singing bullshit.
No,
That was my
but
thing,
then
talking
back-
shit about him.
But he would do it like
But
he wasn't
for me,
fusing.
Pharrell did that
He would
first.
sing
He
on the
was
song.
fused. He started to a lot. Like I'm telling you, our 11th grade, 12th grade year. That's when the fusion really. So
Yeah,
okay,
but I'm talking
okay.
about
So
like
yeah, you talking about 07? Yeah, you talking about like 07, 08.
Oh,
Got
07,
it.
08 was so
You talking
far
about Takeover?
Mixtape.
Gotcha.
Like,
Yeah,
Room for
I forgot
Improvement,
about
like
that for a second.
Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, So Far Gone was when it was like, yeah, this is.
Yeah, because
this is
I
how
was say by the time we got to
now.
11th grade, I remember being like, yo, bro, he's rapping and singing.
So Far
forever.
Gone was his first one. It was comeback season. That was his very first one when he thought he was in sync. Then he went to So Far
But he was
Gone.
still
But then
doing
you have
singing
two
or rapping.
you have two versions. of So
Nah,
Far
I'm
Gone.
saying on the thing, he was
Yeah.
still either singing on a song or rapping on a song.
Yeah.
He wasn't rapping and then doing a melodic hook. Or doing shit
Well,
like
So
that.
Far
He was
Gone,
really- So
he
Far Gone
definitely
was
did.
when he started. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
So that was our
comeback
first
season,
year.
he was singing. Like I'm talking about rap.
He's out, but that's not like what he was.
He was. I mean, like he got to his bag So Far Gone.
He was doing
Yeah,
that
he was
shit on.
separating it
He
still.
was
And
rap
then he got to
singing
the point
on
where it was
R&B
like-
style beats that you do.
Because
that.
literally he would
Exactly.
rap the verses and
There
sing
you
his
go.
hook.
And then
That's-
like
I
he
get
started doing that on 40 shit, and then it was like, oh well, yeah, this is
Yeah.
crap. But
2020.
oh yeah, 2020. That was.
By the way, y'all, I just want y'all to know.
2020 is a good year. That's one that's even in these 2 years.
So yeah,
I'm
like I
tipsy
said,
right now. I don't. This moonshine done snuck up on me.
Same.
So if I'm not,
Yeah, it's moonshine.
so if I'm not really
That's what I'm
talking,
saying. I didn't know you, bro.
Nah, I smelled it.
yeah.
I felt it. I knew someone was I smelled it, and then he said, I felt it. I smelled it, but
He
you know what?
said,
I really felt it.
And then he said, I knew someone right.
Some,
I knew it.
Escalation.
I was really expecting some lemonade. I know.
But yeah, so all right.
You got that light?
Yeah,
2020.
a blue lighter.
2020 freshman list.
Okay. Yeah.
24K Gold. Chica. Cowboy. And then starts to get interesting. Polo G. NLE Chopper. Lil Key. Lil TJ.
Oh, rest in peace, Lil Key.
Damn.
And then it starts to get interesting. Lil TJ. Then we got Jack Harlow, Rod Wave, Lotto now. And then the two I think that's on the top of this list outside that probably Fabio and Baby King.
Okay. Baby King was on there?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember Baby King being on there.
Yeah.
Okay. He really took us by surprise with that song he did with Kendrick. And we didn't even, I hate to say, I know you love Kendrick, we didn't even need Kendrick on that. King did it amazing.
Oh
No,
yeah,
seriously.
yeah.
Kendrick was just for the hype.
Kendrick was that,
I mean, but-
goddamn seasoning.
But I'm saying, he didn't do nothing wrong.
He didn't do shit wrong.
No, that's why it's seasoning.
Yeah, right. It was
Yeah.
perfectly
Perfectly
seasoned.
seasoned.
Put a hot sauce on it, get
Exactly.
Yeah, on that good ass
Perfectly
chicken
seasoned.
with the perfect crunch
Exactly.
already.
Put a hot sauce on it, get
You know, after they cook the food, they have the garnish.
Exactly.
Yeah, Kendrick was the
This
garnish.
looks nice.
Exactly. This looks nuts.
Okay, and 2021,
I don't think they did one last year.
yeah, we did, yeah.
They
That was
did?
DDG, that was Blast.
Oh yeah.
That was Coil Ray.
Yeah, I was that one.
Who else? That I'm not.
Half of them not doing nothing. Blast.
No, Blast is.
He said he got started, I think, in the top 10 right now.
About
Running
you.
over and over.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
He
I did
featured on
see
that song.
That's right. Cause
He
he got
said-
what is it, like a star or something for the A, or what is it? He checked this.
BLXST.
That's what it is.
That nigga Blast talking about 38 years old.
And he was just, really?
He said he is.
He's probably about 30.
I didn't know he was that, but I believe it though.
Yeah.
But no, but he was on Kendrick's
But yeah,
album.
that was 42 Doug.
Oh yeah, 4-2.
42 Doug. Man, fuck you.
Dumb shit.
None of that dumb shit.
I can't do like you
Yeah,
gotta put a
big,
dash or
real
something.
big.
I'ma always say 42 in there. Ian Dior. We already said Coil Ray. We already said Bruce.
Oh shit.
Oh,
The Flo Milli shit.
Flo Milli,
Ray, Ruby Rose,
Ruby Rose was on there.
Tusi, Nikia.
Yeah, like I said, half the people on this list kind of they were pandemic.
So on Rudder didn't make this one?
Nah.
Not 12
You said, oh,
Damn,
Moretta?
she should have. No, she should
That
have.
motherfucker rap her ass off.
No, No, bro,
Just
like,
because, no.
Not the 9/11, not because I'm talking about
I know,
songs,
I listened to another song too. She can definitely rap.
I'm an ass song, bro.
The problem is she came so like everybody. She popped off like too late, and they all happened way too late.
So look, if she's not on 2023, then that might, depending on the rest of this year.
Yeah, it
If she's
depends
not
on
on
how much
2023.
noise she makes the rest of
Because
this year.
she's been doing good with the freestyles and everything, following up the Not Atlanta and everything, but
I hate
it's
to
just
say this, I
about.
heard she been rapping for a minute.
No, she been rapping.
Bro, yeah.
She's
She's been going crazy since at least like 2016.
I'm trying her, or
I think I first
Rennie.
heard her rapping on IG in like 2015.
Cause Rennie ain't mad at either.
I've been hearing shit like that. Like she
Rennie
Rucci.
Rucci? Yeah. Well, Rennie, I think Rennie got a little bit more to prove. Just a little bit for the
That
industry.
motherfucker drop a video with 1 million views.
No, for sure. But that's what, so that
That
you
shit
know what?
crazy.
To end this topic, now that we went through all the lists, that brings along the discussion. What does it mean? Or what does it take to be on this list now? Because you're saying, yeah, Rennie got 1 million views.
But maybe it's the sales.
You feel me? But
Maybe views don't equate to sales every time.
and then these other artists like
They don't
you just,
equate to sales, and they don't always equate to the amount of people you can bring out to a show.
Just because people want to see you don't mean that they want to, you know what I'm saying, pay to see you.
exactly. And now and as we said earlier, a couple of people on this current list are popping because of TikTok.
Exactly.
So it's like, is
we'll
that-
see what happens.
So what do y'all think is the ultimate like?
For
Okay,
this
you know
new-
what that artist. Or
like-
what would you hold the standard of the
The
list
standard
to?
has been, and you've been seeing it over time. You know, no offense to your man EDG. I don't really fuck with EDG that much. I feel like he got
Oh,
his
yeah,
fan base. Yeah, exactly. Like I really feel like he got all of that shit from being a YouTuber. And while that's okay, you did your thing. Queen Nigel did it amazingly. And while he's doing his thing, it really feels like you got your numbers from being a YouTuber. When I hear him spitting, bro, it be like, shut your ass up or I come and beat you up. Seriously, like, I really feel like you have to stop.
Yeah.
Like, you're talking too much big man shit, and you're a YouTuber. You know what I mean? Like, you can't talk like you grew up in the hood and you doing all this stuff. It's like, dog, you are a YouTuber, bro.
But that's I don't agree with that though.
We've
because
seen your life.
I feel it. I feel it.
Ain't nothing about you hood.
I ain't taking up for him at all.
Ain't
But I'm
nothing
just
about
saying,
this man
what
hood.
I'm saying that though is in the aspect of them talking about this. Oh yeah, no, y'all niggas on YouTube.
You
You can't
in
take
the
y'all
trenches.
serious.
But we don't rap about pulling out the blicky and goddamn, you know what I mean?
I mean,
Pulling out the
if we
blicky
rap
is about to
it,
get sick.
and if we rap about it, guess who's gonna say it? Me or Jones? It's gonna be you or Clay.
Niggas said, anyway, yeah.
You
So,
see what I'm saying?
I feel it. I see, you know, you entitled to your opinion.
I'm just saying.
You entitled.
I'm just saying. It's all about fame. It's all about popularity.
So the way that I would, I almost want them to have a section where they go off impact. Like, and you know, it make like what they're doing in the community, like what message they're sending across to these people, these kids, you know.
That was a good choice.
You feel me? So I feel like that's almost the standard that we need to hold this list to, you know, as well. Like aside from also including your music got to be dope, of course. Right. But you know, it can't be trash. But also, what are you doing?
But you actually doing shit in the community?
Right. What is your message?
Yeah.
What is your end object? You feel me? Right.
That's why we give you that. You know, rebuild the block so you can talk about iguanas for 3
Right.
minutes.
That's funny.
Right. But real quick, what would you hold the standard of this?
What, to be on
Like
the
to be
list?
on the list, if at all, or if you know.
I mean, it just depends on what Double XL is trying to do. Because it is, I mean, they can say they speak for hip hop or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's whatever people that whoever writes for them feels
Right.
they fuck with. So it's like,
Right.
hey, bro, I honestly can compare us either way.
Honestly, right.
Because it's nice, it's a good look, so it's like one of those things like, you know, they talk about niggas pay for Golden Globes, shit for that shit right now. Like, if you do enough to where your name is in the room, then you deserve to be there. However you do it is up to you, you know. And you find out over time.
Bro, stop doing that, bro.
This podcast has gone off the rails.
Oh man, we have derailed. It's been turning. I don't know.
Man, there's a lot going on right now. Oh, shit, where we at? We up here, John?
We here.
a lot of noise.
intermission.
Yeah.
We out here.
Yeah.
This was the review of the 2022 XXL freshman.
Podcast.
Yeah.
No.
Freshman list.
X-Men.
XXL freshman list. The In and Out of Pocket podcast. You got Jay.
Yeah.
You got
Hit
A.Rhodes.
that like button.
You had Clinton. You got Jones in the thing.
Subscribe.
You got John in this
Oh
thing
yeah. You hear the music.
on the guitar.
You hear the music.
You got Nick in this thing. He'll be on the drums.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him in this thing.
Right. He had it.
Yeah. So look, we love and appreciate y'all.
Definitely.
Y'all go ahead and press subscribe. Y'all press like. It's In and Out of Pocket podcast. You gonna keep this thing rolling, baby.
Oh yeah.
Keep
Thank
this
you.
thing rolling.
Oh yeah. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment down below.
We'll get about this thing.
In and Out of podcast. You out of pocket.
I'm laughing for that.
Over here peeking and shit.
Right.
Right.